Hello there. In this video, we're diving into the world of starting your very own Amazon FBA business. It's an exciting venture that allows you to kickstart your entrepreneur journey with just a laptop and an internet connection. We'll cover the essentials, including what Amazon FBA entails, how the process works, creating your unique products for sale, and the key steps to nurture and expand a profitable Amazon FBA enterprise. So let's get started. First, let's demystify Amazon FBA and understand its inner workings. You're probably aware that Amazon is a global giant, accounting for over 50% of all online sales worldwide. 50%, guys, crazy. What might surprise you is that a significant chunk of these products is actually listed and sold by independent sellers like you and me. When making purchases on Amazon, it's often the case that you're acquiring products from either individual sellers or businesses leveraging the Amazon platform to market their goods. The direct acquisition of items from Amazon itself is relatively uncommon. What's intriguing is that virtually anyone has the opportunity to become a seller on Amazon and establish their own business, marketing custom products, much like the seller mentioned here. Amazon has earned its reputation for lightning fast delivery, allowing you to place an order and expect it to arrive either the same day or the following day in most cases. So how does Amazon manage to achieve this remarkable speed? Amazon introduced a program called Fulfillment by Amazon, which essentially enables Amazon sellers to send their merchandise in bulk to Amazon's fulfillment centers. Amazon then assumes responsibility for shipping these items to customers and handling returns. This approach offers significant advantages as it allows sellers to streamline their operations, freeing them from hassles of shipping logistics and personal management. Instead, they can concentrate on expanding their business and innovating new products for their customers. Amazon adopted a strategy of establishing fulfillment centers in major cities and states across the United States. When an Amazon seller dispatches their products to Amazon, these items are distributed to multiple warehouses. Amazon then takes charge of sorting and forwarding the shipments to various warehouses throughout the country. As a result, when a customer places an order with Amazon, they typically receive their product within a day or two. This swift delivery is possible because the product is shipped from a nearby warehouse. One of the intriguing aspects of operating an Amazon-based business is the ability to manage it from virtually anywhere in the world using just a laptop. Sellers are no longer required to store products in their homes or rent warehouse space. Furthermore, it's entirely feasible to produce products in China and have them shipped directly to Amazon's warehouses. In fact, apart from the initial sample, there's no need to physically handle the products being made. How cool is that? Remarkably, this business model is accessible to individuals worldwide, regardless of their nationality, and it doesn't have much of an age restriction. If you're over 18, you can sell on Amazon. Starting an Amazon FBA business involves a series of steps, and the first crucial one is to create an Amazon seller account. It's important to note that Seller Central is distinct from the regular Amazon.com website. To sign up for a Seller Central account, you'll need a credit card. If you don't have a credit card, you can obtain a secured credit card from Capital One, enabling you to proceed with the registration. Unlike some other e-commerce platforms, you don't need a formal company or business license to become an Amazon seller. Instead, you'll be asked to provide your social security number if you're in the US or your passport number if you're located overseas. When setting up your Seller Central account, you'll encounter two options: a free account and a professional account, which cost about $40 per month. Free accounts are suitable for individuals who plan to sell products already listed in Amazon's catalog. For instance, if you're a wholesaler sourcing products for resale or someone who purchases discounted items at stores like Walmart to sell at a higher price on Amazon, a free account is sufficient. To list your products, you'll simply navigate to the products page and click on the Sell Yours option. To establish a pro seller account, we intend to embark on the journey of creating and selling your own private label products. Now, let's delve into what private label entails. Essentially, it signifies that we'll craft a unique identity for our products, complete with our distinct logo and brand name. It's important to note that for our purposes, there is no requirement to officially register these logos and brand names as trademarks. We'll be crafting them using a software like Photoshop, for example. Our venture opens up the possibility of offering a diverse array of products across various categories, each bearing its own unique brand and logo. To bring these products to life and showcase them on Amazon platform, it's imperative to operate with a professional account. You're welcome to initiate your journey with a free account, and when you're ready to introduce your unique product, the option to upgrade to a pro account will always be available. Let's delve into the critical aspect of succeeding on Amazon: product ranking. Before we dive into product creation, let's address the pivotal topic of ranking products effectively on Amazon. Achieving a prominent position on Amazon's first page is paramount for any Amazon seller. Remarkably, a staggering 90% of all Amazon sales originate from listings featured on this coveted first page. Even more compelling, the lion's share of these sales occurs with products occupying the top spots on that page. It's worth noting that the majority of Amazon shoppers rarely venture beyond the first page of results. Hence, it's absolutely vital not only to secure a spot on the first page, but also to maintain and optimize that position over time. Let's dive into the topic of bestseller rank on Amazon. BSR, it's an acronym for bestseller rank, and it plays a crucial role on gauging a product's performance on the platform. Every item listed on Amazon has a BSR number located on the bottom of its product page. The lower the BSR number, the better it signifies the item's sales performance within a specific category. To put it simply, if a product has a BSR of 1, it means that it's a number 1 seller in that particular category. Anything with a BSR under 10,000 is considered good, while products with a BSR under 1,000 typically indicate robust sales, often surpassing 100 units sold per day. As a seller on Amazon, your ultimate goal is to keep this BSR number as low as possible and be among the best sellers in your chosen category. Now, let's discuss the types of products to avoid when starting an Amazon FBA business. It's essential to focus on building a long-term sustainable business rather than aiming for quick profits that could lead to complications. First and foremost, steer clear of counterfeit products. Selling fake or knockoff items is a surefire way to get your Amazon account banned right from the start. Another category to avoid is consumables. These products can be risky as Amazon often requires them to be FBA approved, which involves a complex and time-consuming approval process. Electronics are another area where caution is advised. While it's possible to sell electronics on Amazon, they can be tricky, especially if you're not dealing with reputable manufacturers. Poorly made electronics can lead to issues like fires, posing a significant risk to your business and customers. Lastly, avoid selling unlicensed products, particularly those related to major sports leagues like the NBA, NFL, MLB, or NHL. Unauthorized use of logos and trademarks can lead to legal troubles and the removal of your listings. In summary, when starting an Amazon FBA business, prioritize legitimate and safe products. Aim for a low BSR to become a bestseller in your category and build a business with a long-term perspective in mind. Amazon requires to obtain licenses for certain products. Failure to do so may result in the removal of your listings. It is advisable to steer clear of adult-oriented items and seasonal products to maintain a consistent year-round sales performance. We aim for a steady and reliable income, so it's wise to avoid trendy items like fidget spinners. Instead, focus on products with enduring demand and try to avoid those with fluctuating patterns. To ensure your product is not already patented, perform thorough search, including checking Google patents. Additionally, stay away from oversaturated markets such as resistant bands and products lacking uniqueness. It's crucial to avoid restricted and violating products as well. Strive to create products that address genuine needs and outperform the competition. This can be achieved by offering a superior product with innovative features or by bundling it with complementary items to increase the value of the buyer. These are just few strategies to enhance your product's competitiveness. Let's delve into the process of creating your own private label products using Alibaba.com. Are you guys ready? Alibaba is a prominent Chinese platform comprising numerous suppliers in various elements. It's important to note that Alibaba itself doesn't sell products. Rather, it serves as a marketplace where sellers offer their goods. Similar to eBay, which hosts a multitude of sellers, Alibaba is a hub for suppliers and manufacturers across various industries. Suppose you're interested in manufacturing clothing. You'll find Alibaba clothing manufacturers. If you wish to produce kitchen accessories, you can locate manufacturers specializing in that niche. For fitness products, there are manufacturers dedicated to that sector as well. To get started, your first step is to visit Alibaba.com and create a free account. It's worth mentioning that Alibaba.com features both suppliers and manufacturers. Suppliers may sometimes act as intermediaries who connect customers with actual factories for production. These can be individuals or small companies facilitating transactions between customers and manufacturers. However, it's advisable to collaborate directly with manufacturers to avoid paying additional fees to middlemen. Let's say we want to create a product. Let's call it Product X, similar to the one we found on the platform. Here's how you can go about it. Number one, begin by signing up for a free account on Alibaba.com. Number two, distinguish suppliers from manufacturers. When browsing through listings, differentiate between suppliers and manufacturers. Focus on working with actual factories to reduce costs. Number three, search for your product. Use the search bar to look for your desired product. In this case, Product X, right? This can be any product that you can think of. For example, a travel pillow. Number four, supplier verification. Examine the listing to ensure that the supplier is verified. Look for the verification badge on their profile. Number five, trade assurance. This is very important. Check for the gold crown icon donating trade assurance. This signifies that Alibaba will provide coverage in case of any issues with your order, offering a peace of mind. Number six, supplier's profile information. Review the supplier's profile to find details such as how many years they've been on Alibaba and the number of transactions they've completed. Number seven, pricing. Be cautious with listed prices, as some manufacturers and suppliers may initially offer lower prices to attract customers. 8. Payment methods. Check if the supplier accepts PayPal, which often indicates reputable and larger supplier. Number 9. Product range. Explore the supplier's product range to ensure they offer the specific type of product X you want to create. Number 10, contact the supplier. Finally, initiate contact with the chosen Chinese supplier to discuss your product, negotiate terms, and gather additional information about production capabilities. By following these steps and conducting thorough search, you can navigate Alibaba.com effectively to find the right manufacturer for your product label, for your private label product, ensuring a successful partnership and product development process. Please bear in mind the time zone difference. You should reach out to your suppliers between Monday and Friday, starting 9 a.m. China time. This means most of you will be doing this during nighttime if you are in the US. When contacting the supplier, always use the chat now button. Here's what you need to do. Number 1, let the supplier know that you are a significant Amazon FBA seller and are interested in establishing a long-term business relationship rather than just placing a single order. That's the key. Think long-term. Number 2, save an image of the product you want to manufacture and send it to the Chinese manufacturer. Number 3, write a message similar to the following, indicating that you want to use DDP shipping, which covers the landing price, including shipping, shipping, custom fees, taxes, and more. Attach the product image and resend it to them. Repeat this process for around 10 to 15 different suppliers using the Chat Now button. Here's an example of a conversation with a manufacturer. Remember, when communicating with Chinese manufacturers, use simple English and avoid overly complicated language or grammar. Negotiating is essential. They may need to consult with their bosses, which is common. Always aim for a minimum profit margin of around $5 per FBA product and utilize Amazon's FBA calculator to calculate seller fees. To ensure that you receive fair prices from suppliers and avoid overpaying, you can use a helpful trick. Start by visiting the website 1688.com, which is essentially the Chinese equivalent of Alibaba, where Chinese factorers and manufacturers list their products. While the site is primarily in Mandarin, you can easily access it in English using Google Chrome. Here are the steps. Number 1, download and open Google Chrome if you haven't already. Number 2, visit 1688.com. Number 3, look for a tab that appears on the right side of the screen, offering to translate into English. Click on it. Now you can search for your desired product and browse the results. You'll notice that the prices are displayed in Chinese yuan. To convert these prices into US dollars, open a new tab and search for US dollar to yuan exchange rate. Use a reliable currency converter to find the current exchange rate and convert the prices accordingly. Once you've found a price you're comfortable with, consider ordering a sample. Typically, sample orders cost between $50 to $100. Always use PayPal for sample payments and avoid using Bitcoin, Western Union, or wire transfers. Expect the sample to arrive within 1 to 2 weeks. When you receive the sample, carefully assess its quality to ensure it meets your standards. You can also request samples from different manufacturers to compare the quality. If you decide to place a large order with a supplier, they will usually subtract the sample cost from your total order, effectively making the sample free. Afterward, communicate all the details of your order to the manufacturer, including providing them with logos, artwork for packaging, paper materials, and any other specific requirements like custom colors. Allow me to share an efficient method for obtaining photos and getting products made without the need to hire people for photo shoots. It's all about using a website called icetarget.com, where you can purchase high-quality photos for a one-time fee of around $10, granting you unlimited usage rights. If you're looking to design box artwork, the process remains straightforward. Simply obtain the required files from iStock, proceed to create your artwork, or enlist someone with access to 5 accounts to assist you. Now let's delve into ordering process of Alibaba. When you place an order, you'll typically make a 30% down payment to initiate production with the manufacturer. They will provide you with a payment link, and it's advisable to use a credit card for this transaction, avoiding wire transfers. Production typically spans about a month, and shipping by vessel takes an additional 2 weeks to a month. Once production is complete, the manufacturer will notify you and share images with the finished units. At this point, you'll settle to remain 70% of the payment, and they will ship your order. Additionally, for added peace of mind, Alibaba offers an inspection service for approximately $100. This involves sending a representative to the factory to ensure that the finished production aligns with the agreed upon specifications in your order. Let's discuss the process of shipping products from China to the United States. Make sure you're taking notes. There are 2 primary methods for shipping depending on the nature of your items and your budget: airmail and sea shipping. Airmail: when dealing with small or lightweight items and you're willing to spend a bit more on shipping, airmail is the way to go. Airmail can further be divided into 2 options. Number 1, standard air. This involves shipping your goods on passenger airplanes, and it tends to be slower, taking a few weeks for delivery. Number 2 is express air. Alternatively, you can opt out for express air services provided by companies like UPS, DHL, or FedEx, which promise delivery within 3 to 5 days. Regardless of your choice, it's advisable to instruct your supplier to declare the value of each shipment under $600 to avoid custom fees upon arrival. Sea shipping. For larger, heavier shipments or those consisting of numerous boxes, sea shipping, also known as sending by vessel, is often a more cost-effective option. Here's what to expect with sea shipping. If your shipment is headed to the West Coast, like Long Beach, it typically takes around 2 weeks for the vessel to arrive. If the destination is in the East Coast port, such as New York, for example, the vessel would need to pass through the Panama Canal, extending the transit time to approximately a month. To track your vessel's progress, you can use a website called marinetracker.com, where you enter the ship's name and satellite technology provides real-time location updates. The supplier will furnish you with a document known as the bill of landing, which contains essential shipping information, including the ship's name and container number. You can also track your shipment's detail, such as estimated arrival dates and container status, using a free app called Crux Systems. Once the vessel arrives at the port, it takes roughly 2 weeks for your goods to reach the Amazon warehouse. The logistics company will handle the unloading of the container and to transport the items by rail or truck to the Amazon warehouse. Coordination between the logistics company and Amazon is necessary to schedule a delivery date. Let's delve into the primary types of container loads: FTL and FCL. LTL stands for less than container load, where your shipments are shipped alongside other products and require repackaging at a special warehouse before delivery to Amazon. In contrast, FCL stands for full container load, meaning your products fill the entire container. Typically, most shipments use LTL. Expect when ordering a substantial quantity to occupy a full container. Now, let's discuss the negotiation of production logistics with manufacturers. When you start, it's essential to determine who handles shipping logistics and covers the associated costs. Always opt for DDP shipping, which stands for all duties paid, all delivery duty paid. With DDP, the supplier pays for shipping, customs fees, and other charges, ensuring the hassle-free process from their factory to the Amazon warehouse. Shipping terms often include EXW, where you handle all shipping logistics from the manufacturer's factory, and FOB, where the supplier manages the shipping within China and you take over once the goods arrive in the US. Avoid DDU, delivery duty unpaid, where you are responsible for custom fees and Amazon warehouse delivery. Instead, choose DDP for a seamless experience. After production is complete, your manufacturer should send the products directly to the Amazon warehouse. You are going to need to create an Amazon listing and provide product SKU labels to the manufacturer for affixing to each item. These labels allow Amazon to scan and link your products to the correct listing upon arrival. Creating a listing starts with purchasing UPC barcodes, which are essential for creating a product page for private label products on Amazon. These barcodes can be bought inexpensively from websites like GS1 Barcode. Each product needs a unique barcode for tracking purposes. Differentiating between SKUs and ASINs is crucial. SKUs help Amazon track your inventory within their warehouse, while ASINs are unique identifiers for product listings. These terms are vital in the Amazon business landscape. Professional product photos are essential for your listing. You can send your products to a professional photographer, ensuring the main image has a white background to Amazon's requirements. When your products are ready for shipment, you'll need to send labels to the manufacturer for product labeling and box labeling. These steps ensures that Amazon can scan and link your products accurately. To initiate this process, navigate to your Amazon seller account. Select your product, click on send/replenish inventory, and provide the manufacturer's shipping address and box unit information. Print and send SKU labels and follow the steps to confirm the shipment. Ranking your products on Amazon is crucial for success. Amazon's algorithm relies on sales velocity and customer engagement. Initially, consider having friends purchase your products and leave you positive reviews. But don't overdo it, because this is against Amazon's terms of service. Then run PPC ads, pay-per-click ad campaigns to increase visibility. Lower your initial product price to compete effectively, even if it means a slight loss initially. Gradually reduce PPC ad spending as your product ranks organically. Continuously monitor reviews, maintain a high rating, and ensure you never run out of inventory to avoid losing ranking. Consider launching multiple products to build a diversified portfolio and create a sustainable Amazon FBA business. The key is to create quality products, manage reviews, and maintain consistent inventory levels. These are the fundamentals of starting an Amazon FBA business. If you found this information helpful, please like and subscribe, and feel free to ask me any questions in the comment section. I'll see you guys on the next.